On Halloween, October 31st, I lost Dylan. And then a couple hours later, I'm sitting down. My dad, Saturday is a chance for he and I to go watch a movie. So I said, Dad, let's go watch a movie. We go watch a movie together. We finish the movie. I turn on the phone and I look at the time. This has never, ever happened before. And the next thing you know, people ask how it had happened. So let's talk about that. The message I'm trying to tell you is, so we run a financial firm. That's what I believe in. So what I want to do first is my pranks joke. Prank, who's my favorite pranker? And I'll make one wager with you. You can never prank me. Everybody's always tried to prank me. They cannot prank me, but I'll make a wager with you guys. If you can prank me, making fun of someone always does well. It does well. It does well. Making whatever it is, it does well, right?
It does well.
End of the world. That's exciting. Oh my goodness. There's aliens that are about to take over Russia and China. They're coming right now. They like that. Mario loves, what's your favorite one? It's Old Spice. Old man in his 70s, and he comes on the floor. And I'm watching the video. Wow, this is a pretty impressive video. And it's a great video. People want to share that. They do porn. Can't upload porn on YouTube because people are always attracted to a voice of reason you trust. Although we don't have a lot of those nowadays. And if you remember that one scene in the video where the young boy is, I don't care who you are. 2012, people joined a movement, and then the person who started made a big mistake within a week or 2 weeks, and then the entire thing imploded. I'm not talking about any of this. If I was a 13-year-old kid, I would probably have my own value-based, pure value in the area of business. Remember, my entire MO of this message here is, I lost Dylan. I'm talking about $0 spent on that profound messages. I'm reading a story. I can't land a job. I've posted 20 resumes. What am I going to do next? My father wants me to get my own place. I don't have the money. You're not going to produce any loyal vanilla ice cream. People don't love vanilla ice cream. That's me. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. It's going to be embarrassing. People are going to reject you, but if you stick around, the glory's around the corner. Be loved or hated. People love chocolate ice cream. People don't love vanilla ice cream. People love the way I produce content. But also the person that hates me, you're a 13-year-old person watching this video out of whatever part of the world. Can you give me $2 million of your money? American funds. So what do? Get better, deeper, volume, wider relationships, more relationships. Your YouTube channel is about creating good content, creating content, producing value. It takes effort. Create a lot of good content, again. But you start producing more, then you're wider to have one of them potentially go viral. Consistency. I want to be able to see Stephen Curry, the movie Limitless, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Bradley Cooper, Holidays. The movie Limitless, that Friday night, overnight, Einstein took NZT, something like that. Where can I get my hands on NZT? How can I get my hands on NZT? This word, does a drug like that exist? Doesn't exist. Pure accidental, you see, who's the greatest. Super Bowl, that was hilarious. Academy Award, like absolutely pathetic. Star Wars, it was embarrassing even watching it. We're sitting in our room watching at the theater in our house, and I'm just watching. And she goes into labor. I thought it was terrible, but he liked it. He still thinks about it. 80% of it was terrible. But so what if Mayweather against Pacquiao, I go meet with Pacquiao, I think the day before the fight or a week before the fight, have influencers on your side. You won't have this right off the bat, but you will eventually if you keep contributing. Many people that want to collaborate and they reach out, blowing up, something like that. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers.
All over the world, people started coming to my big hit because his Instagram account is phenomenal at the content he creates. He does great material he produces. We like to be spooked, if you want to call it, cocktails. I bet I could spook you. And he says, you can never spook me. Yes, I can spook you. You want to spook people, and the top emotion for human beings is, I'm spooked. Awe. You know, awe. You know, awe. You know, awe. What was the reason value and entertainment together, specific content. Maybe there is something there for us to be thinking about. I say people's facial expressions says a lot. I'm curious about human beings. I'm curious about how they think. I'm curious about human beings. I'm curious about how they think.
Curious about human beings. I'm curious about how they think.
The reality of it is your number one product is human. A human is wanting to follow your content. You are making a human being be interested in you. A rising tide does what? Does what?
Raises all ships.
All ships. Try different outlets. Don't just stick to one outlet. It's not for you to determine that. It's for them to determine that. You're not going to be able to figure that part out. Don't be general. Don't be general. Don't be general.
Don't be general.
Don't be like everybody else, which I'm being invited to go speak to. Get away from being general to being specific, linked to your passion and skill set, and looser and comfortable with yourself. Belief and confidence in you, where you're okay being you. Listen, why are you uncomfortable? Why are you uncomfortable? Why are you uncomfortable? Let's process some things together. Why are you uncomfortable? And then we process some things together. Next thing you know, just today, we were sitting around our team and our staff every month. We have a book club, and just today, one of the executives, who's a top executive of our firm, opened up and talked about, why are you uncomfortable? Why is he so happy today? It's okay. And you'll learn more about yourself, not be any more general and be more specific. Why'd I write that? How to do this. Keys to success. So play with it. Smaller platform, bigger platform. This whole myth about the Bible, I think it's an absolute myth. Let me give you some research from New York Times. Again, a little bit of research here. They did a study, and here's what the study was. They did a study finding out how much words in an article causes it to be an absolute myth. These experts give you this advice, and they sound so certain about it, and people buy it. I've watched movies. You can disagree with me. I may be completely wrong. How to handle chaos. Did that really take place? It doesn't matter whether I did or not. The point is, the point was made, and it was entertaining. Entertain when you're doing your videos as well, or you're creating your content as well. Let your personality be seen in the articles they're reading about. Subscribe, share this, tag an entrepreneur, tag a millennial, tag somebody. It was called, make it easy for me to find it and share it, okay? It's got to be boom and boom. Don't make it difficult, 17 different steps for me to do this. No. Be real and genuine. Be real and be genuine. You know, this is how you have a cup of coffee with your best friend. If I can watch you, I can tell it's too much, experience that you're coming from the school of hard knocks and you've won in the streets and you haven't lost your identity. Listen, Kevin Spacey, Edward Norton, Johnny Depp, or a Pacino, DiCaprio, you watch some of these guys, you feel your emotion, and you totally feel.
Hey, buddy, I need you to sign.
Seen the Notebook, obviously, we have never seen Notebook ever before, because it's just not a masculine thing to do, right? But anyways, I think that was probably the biggest thing for us, and that could lead to another 17 jobs, or that could lead to him meeting his kids. They give birth to 3 kids, and his 3 kids, end up having enough money and platform to go to the right school, and one of the kids ends up becoming a governor that makes the state the best state ever and produces hundreds of thousands of jobs, and the other kid becomes Stephen Curry. That's the inspiration. It's just a pure video that inspired you to want to share with other people. That's all it was. It's you show me love by having the content give value to you, where you say, man, I love his content. Your loyalty is why we are able to share this content with. But don't try to make your content go viral. It's not going to go viral. Here's how we go. No, go viral. No, produce good content, and if it goes viral, it goes viral. Casey, if you ever see this, man, you're a total stud. You're a total stud. We got lucky. We absolutely got lucky. But I've been saying this all my life. My wife will tell you, all of a sudden we go do something and I win, I get lucky. Oh, Pat, you always get lucky. The luckiest man alive, I always get lucky. We run a financial firm. We don't have time for that stuff. We produce this content for purely value. Magic. Now I'll tell you what magic is. You know, it's the magic part is what, you know, it's very interesting what happens. Let me tell you a story on what took place. Tikrin, good friend of mine, and Mario Paul's probably the most incredible mother of your children. We're about to shoot. I said, you gotta be kidding me. No. Oh my gosh. This is her dad. This is the man. This is the man she looked up to. This is the family. She's in pain, emotions. And I come out. So we go into the shoot. And Mario comes up and I say, Mario, you got to be kidding me. No. And then, so 15 minutes later, these guys are the guys, they're trying to do their job. So we start shooting. I am in absolute confused, you know, energy. And, you know, sometimes life happens, and it happens at the most interesting times. And so sometimes, you know, when you're doing what you're doing and life is happening to you, those are sometimes the most important moments for you to write something, for you to record something, for you to put something on paper, for you to put something on video, because many years later you're going to see that, and you're going to see the stories behind the story that's being told. You know the stories behind everything that's being told. I couldn't find a kid. And look, the purpose of why we're in the world is to inspire the next generation. Yours, mine, everybody's. To make it easier, let the children's laughter remind us of how we used to be. I think people are going to sense that. I think people are going to feel it. And next thing you know, there's somebody out there that watches your content who you don't even know about. You're inspiring on a daily basis. Right? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do so.